What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video of Guild Wars 1 in 2025. Here I am on the Kurzick side, Fort Aspenwood, and I'm playing as a ranger with Martyr as my elite. So this is a monk spell, and it transfers all conditions and their remaining durations from your allies to you. So this is kind of a very strange build, a support ranger type of build. You can see also I have remove hex, so I'm really helping my team out by removing their conditions, trying to remove their hexes, and at the same time dealing some damage with my pet. So I've pumped my points into expertise and beast mastery with this build. And again, it's a very strange build. Where I've actually drawn the inspiration from is a 8-man pet team that I used to run. And this is one of the hero builds. So I wanted to give it a shot here in Fort Aspenwood to see how it works. So my pet skills that I brought along with me are Scavenger Strike, which will give me back some energy if the foe is suffering from a condition, which I do not have any on my bar to inflict, so I kind of have to rely on my team inflicting conditions. I have Call of Haste to kind of let my pet run a little bit faster. I have Otuya's Cry, so my pet is unblockable and gains a little bit of armor. And then of course I have to have Comfort Animal and Charm Animal, since this is PvP. I also have Antidote Signet with me, so once I do transfer all the conditions to myself, I can use that to kind of remove it. Remove a few of them at least. So, not a role you see rangers playing very often, but decided to give it a shot. You can see that the weapon I'm running with is the Anniversary Sword for Rangers. This utilizes expertise, so I can do some damage with that. Run as one would have been helpful here as well, instead of Call of Haste. That way I could also run a little bit quicker. But I'm hoping here that I'll encounter a lot of conditions in this game. That way I can remove them. You can see I took off some of that Elementalist, but didn't really help him out in the end. And this Edge of Extinction is doing some real big damage to me here and to a lot of these players on this map. See, this person on my team is spamming all of these spirits. Actually, with muddy terrain here, I guess even if I had run as one, it wouldn't affect my speed movement. I guess for my pet as well, he's probably, with muddy terrain, he's not affected by the speed movement boost either. You know, in this video I do get a win playing with this build, but not one that I'd probably run again. But it is really useful in PvE as on a hero build when I'm running with an 8 pet hero team. Sometimes 7 pet hero team actually, but at some point I'll probably try to post that team build for PvE because it's actually really strong. You can do hard mode content even. Essentially it just relies on rangers, I think a paragon, and like 2 dervish healers that also have pets. So it's a really unique team build. Problem with this is trying to switch back and forth between attacking targets, then also trying to remove hexes or conditions and watching out for those on the party members tab. Allies do also have to be within range. Like if they're grayed out on the party members tab, then it's not going to remove their conditions with Martyr. Surprisingly though, for having very limited attacks, it doesn't do bad damage because the sword hits for decent damage and my pet's right there hitting for damage. So the damage output is not horrible for what it looks like it would be. Also, I could be micromanaging my pet here a little bit more, hitting the attack on you know, that tab as well, but it's just too many roles to try to play here in this game. But really kind of surprising that my team is holding up so far. I mean, they have been taking down these gates, but surprising that we haven't gotten stomped yet. You can see we don't have any monks on our team. We have a ritualist that's spamming some spirits. You can see recovery's up. But besides that, we don't really have a dedicated healer, I don't think. I don't think this dervish on our team is doing healing, although I could be mistaken. Like, I'm kind of serving the role, not as a healer, but as a X and condition remover. Although doing it poorly. Yeah, it looks like this dervish is just pure damage. But I mean, what is helping us at times is Edge of Extinction. It's a double-edged sword. It can play against you, but oftentimes it plays in your favor as well. That Gust build that this Elementalist is running here is pretty powerful. I'm a fan of that Gust build here in Fort Aspenwood. I think I have a video of a similar build with Gust that I'll have to post at some point. There's a Gust build that's used a lot in GVG that utilizes like lightning touch and stuff like that. It's pretty strong. It's definitely nice playing with Gust on the Luxon side, where the enchantment can't get removed by turtle attacks and you have a nice speed boost. Here we got this monk kind of body blocked in here. Monk running Boon Signet. You don't see that very much. Really just not enough conditions being spread across all my teammates to really utilize Martyr as much as I'd like. There you can see it got interrupted as well. That's another thing about it. And they're starting to storm this green gate, so this is looking worrisome. There we go, it looks like we put it back up. Put some pressure on this Chaos Storm Mesmer over here. And our Ritualist did a nice job of keeping that Gatekeeper Radic up. At times too, I'm clicking on my teammates and then using Martyr, but in reality I don't even need to target anybody. I just have to click number 2 and then it'll work on all kind of party members within range. See this Mesmer cast Echo. For sure he's going to run in and try to cast 2 Chaos Storms. And our team did do a nice job of controlling the turtles. I think that's one reason we didn't just get stomped right away. Really, overall, their team is just being a little too passive. I think they need a little bit more pressure. Kind of waiting outside this green gate. I think some disorganization on the Luxon side here. C2, I did bring a staff, so if I am low on energy, I can at least switch to that. Although I don't really use the staff much. this is looking good for us. You can see God's vengeance is almost complete. And they've really put up very limited attacks at this point. Edge of Extinction is doing some nice damage, taking them out as well. With that, it seems like it's time to celebrate our inevitable victory. Do a little dance. And thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. And stay tuned for more content. Alright, peace.